Why, hello there, dear boy.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh, yes.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Cabotsaurus Rex, and tonight we're going to be trying to get another ending from No, I'm Not a Human. So if you're appreciating the moderately more than mediocre content, do me a huge favor. Take the like button and bury it in the basement, and then take the subscribe button and just yeet it out the window. With that being done, we're going to get started. Now we've seen all that before, so we'll skip. Howdy! Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? It's fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitor. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth? Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. A few drunkards. They sprawled in the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. But they sure won't be when they're crispy critters in the morning. A skinny dog standing in a footpath that runs through the field is looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some... There's some drunkards over there, dog! Is that a frog? I think it's a frog. It just says loneliness and isolation. Rumoralia? Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no lights on. Everyone's asleep. You should be asleep too, you weirdo. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We asked viewers to refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter! Kitty. Okay, so you only get one save with the kombucha. I like it. Well, I like the idea of the kombucha, but damn, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, But you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks you if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you.
Why do I need to have other people with me?
The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes.
Then what?
I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 087290 8675309. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep.
Squish! Why aren't you letting me squish? Okay. Oh boy, that beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed after I check out this radio. Alright. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. Alright, well, I kinda got it. Alright. Damn, okay, hang on. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come home. Yeah, hang on. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. You pay them no mind. Go home, kids. You're about to die. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Here's some rat bastard. Hello?
Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight.
Tell me something about your dad.
I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. And when he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff, and ugh, it was gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that.
How'd you get here in one piece?
I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and they sleep during the day, then they go out at night and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there?
I'll get your dad for you. Good luck.
Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. You move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye!
Kinda like mean. I was taking shelter at bar down the road, but they kicked me out. I already know. No. Come in. See, I know you're good. I let you in because I know you're cool. You are my Russian homie. Hello, and I know you're not. Yeah, but you can't tell me who you are. You don't give me a name. And one of your eyes is dead. Oh, that's loud.
Hello there, human.
Alright, yes.
Behold the fucking beams of blessing.
Alright, I'm not... Oh god, that... Alright, we've been through a lot of his stuff before, so... That would be a dog. Okay, so we have...
On the contrary, our sins will be purged, but we shall live! There'll be no more death, no thefts, no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see why all this is happening?
Come on in.
Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget to ask, you got any beer?
No one else is Alright. It's okay, I'm not coming either tonight. It's all good. See, I already know those two. Whoop! I already know those two are fine. Good afternoon! Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as the crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, the visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign, perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Those dingleberries over at D's Nuts. Here you go. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Send your photos to us by email to yesiamahuman@verification.com.agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Come here, Russian friend. Yes, was there something you wanted? Right through the rear of the bar. I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on brink of explosion. The arrival of the visitors. The puppies! The economic crisis, so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under stress. Some dove headfirst into battle. But me, well, it was the rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto a bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so I bother." Okay, that's cool, my friend.
A little foggy.
Yeah, you're just hanging out in the bathroom, aren't you?
I'm listening, human. Speak.
Are you a member of some faith?
Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us.
You are rhinoceroses.
But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit. Its righteous anger is dictated solely as the seeds of evil and heretics. For they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned.
Seeds of evil?
You still don't know? You haven't come face to face with the aliens? Very well, beamless human. I'll open your eyes to the truth. The visitors are the seeds of evil. They are descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass was greener. Damned vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. And now they've climbed out from the depths and wish to claim our lands as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us, for this is our holy land. The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have it underground all the time otherwise? Damn it, why did you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drink yourself into oblivion. The righteous wrath of the holy sun, it... Oh, holy sun, forgive him his sins, for he knows not what he has done. Take him into your loving embrace, and perhaps also the soul of the ficus, which shall remain forever unwatered.
What? This guy's amazing.
Amen.
I will play this over and over just for conversations with that crazy bastard. Oh, I might wanna...
I gonna check myself.
Teeth. Shit. White. Smokers would kill for these. I need to test your teeth. It's pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. I'll leave you alone. You are my Russian homie! You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Poor things. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Ugh! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I have 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me right now is finding my kids. Then go find your kids. Find them. I'll just try to get to my mom's house. I might not make it. No, I have to. I have to. Now, I remember letting her in on another playthrough and somebody died. So, hey, kid, how you... I also know this guy is a visitor. He seems to be a self-loathing visitor. But what are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out there. See, one thing that tips me off is the coats. It's supposed to be really hot. It's not gonna, like, it's gonna cool down, but it's not gonna feel cold to where people need long sleeves. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something and they need to be put down. Where's your weapon then? I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there and you bet your ass they fired. Farming idea of fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Hell, maybe that's for the best. You might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before morning. I swear I'll leave no varmint standing. Just you watch, kid. Hello? I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it suits me just fine. Suits you for what? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Are you out of your fucking mind? Oh. I don't like that. Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, rest assured I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. You should go. Yeah, I don't like the fact that your eyes be glowing. Well, look, I saved my 2 friends. I know I gotta let in the lady with the cat. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation known as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified as their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground, or people who just like to garden. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Let's see, do we have any more? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. When I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversation, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot the hell in back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day, I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. I don't know what that means. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. What? Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Man, any way to make money, huh? I don't think money even means anything anymore in this kind of dystopia.
I'm listening. Humans speak.
Well, the sun's burned up a lot of people somehow.
You're right. All steeds of evil, human. The Holy Sun decided to punish them all for the sins of 1,000 years. And the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers. I began to reach out for the sun. But the sun is not for them, no. Not for the claws of filthy subterranean dwellers, but for us humans. It belongs to us. It's a blessing unto mankind, and praise fucking be.
How many more people need to be burned up to satisfy the sun?
Many. And believe you me, friend, this is far from over. It has only just begun. The weight of our ashes on the scale of sin has yet to tilt the balance against the forces of the universe. More must burn in the righteous flames of the sun. But know this, my friend, the martyr shall not die in vain. Someday we'll all understand the sun's true plan. Damn it, sometimes in the night I feel like my wife's leaving me all over again. She was such a saintly woman, but also a total bitch.
Amazing. Clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I can't squeeze it.
There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking somewhere to set up a base. Maybe they're the ones that kill your neighbor. The charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. I don't know, like, if everything's burning up, I think that's beyond, like, life, you know? You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. He's right here! Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. Well, then it's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay, cool, thanks. I sense the energy here. Oh, no. I don't know if you're human or not, but I think you're not because your mouth is upside down. And you kind of freak me out. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in your bullshit, ma'am. Go away. That one had nothing to do with you being human or visitor and everything to do with you being an asshole. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things truly might fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think that through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold, and you need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Ah, but I wanted the cat lady to come tonight. Alright. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. No way in hell they could be high. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Yes, was there something you wanted? Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. Well, I drank some of your beer. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all just one big fucked up mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all bullshit. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. If the sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will. And if we beat the visitors, we'll sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When the problem is solved, it creates a void. And then we just fucking create one of our own to fill it. Like an endless morbid fascination. With collectively shitting our own pants. Fuck. Go away. I feel sick. Oh no! Don't be sick! Okay. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all of his documentation? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfucker. Okay, so you feel sick. I don't think I've let anyone else in because everyone else that has come by has been someone I've had a strong suspicion of being a visitor in the past. I'm listening, human, speak. Do you think what's happening has some sacred meaning? Human, tell me, why did I explain all this to you? Spoon feed you every last tiny detail just for you to ask me the same exact fucking question. It seems I was wrong about you. You are truly beamless. You can't understand the heart of our transpirings at all. Fuck, I'd kill for a cold one. Have you perhaps a yeasty offering, human? You know what? Sure. Have a yeasty offering. Ah, thank you, son. That's the good stuff. A dark lager, my favorite.
Reminds me of hanging out at the bar with my friends. Great conversations, cold pints, couple of snacks and dips. And the sullen face of that scrawny guy who always stared at us disapprovingly. Well, no reason to get upset. You may be stupid, human, but at least you're kind. Let me give you a little thank you gift. Take this. May the Holy Sun have mercy on your soul.
And now he's passed out. Lightweights. Olivins. Lightweights. I better mind Miss Libby. I think I should go to bed. Well, your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing even now. And someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Hang on. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. It looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking with the residents. Alright, are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Okay, does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. No, my Russian friend! Have a good night. Beach! Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging, and then bam! The shovel hit something. Ow. Balls. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Alright, you are not... Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. He, I believe, is fine. Hi! Let me in! What happened? Oh, my dad! They killed my daddy! Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us, and Daddy was talking to them about something, and they killed him. Now my house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Oh, kitty lady! Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh.
Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you. Did I pass test? You open or no?
You have the kitty, so that derpy fuck needs to come inside.
Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting a new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification policy. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to the quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor.
Kitty, hi!
Yes, we must pet Kitty. We must pet Kitty. We must pet Kitty. Okay.
Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. FEMA suggests that visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Ah, damn. I don't have the thing. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you, but the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Yeah, if I get one of those papers, I'm definitely handing it to you. Actually, no, I'm gonna... Kitty is here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who cares? I test you. You test me? Ha, yes, but be sure of something. Armpits? Stare, sniff, what else? Dirty pits! Enjoy it. Kitty is here, what more you need? Okay. Eyes. Ah, now the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils, see? Oh, madame, I believe you have a case of visitoritis. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how it feel? Alright, just one more.
You test me. Ha, yes. Be sure of something. Hands! So what? I dance. Why interrupt to look at dancing hands?
You got you're a visitor.
Kitty. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky Kitty. It makes large pain in hand and ass. You want the red blood? Me too. None for poor me, yet. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiots. Never thought...
Alright. I've done my part.
I want my mommy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, Daddy, Daddy.
Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. I mean, yeah, that's fucking traumatic. Hello, Kitty. No one in here. I mean, you gotta double check.
Kitty. Meow. Pet the kitty.
Hard to... Because how can you not pet this derpy fuck? Come on.
I'm listening. Humans speak.
Do you think what's happening is... It's like the conversation's over. Yep, he doesn't want to talk no more. Okay. Kitty unlocked basement. Let's just double check down here. Let's see. What do we got? We have questionable canned goods. 2 sacks. We have plenty of sack here. Potatoes. And dirt. Alright, well I did the TV. I killed the visitor. Time to sleep! You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. Keep your pants on! Oh, that poor baby's crying. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. They probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Alright, hello? Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection for your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Fine if there's no other way. Don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. No, not the baby girl. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are Oh! I could have left Kitty Lady alive and they would have taken her. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Ah, damn.
So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit?
He's just doing his job.
Times are rough lately. Just one thing right after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands?
I'm doing what I can.
And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
Okay. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide.
I mean, she dead.
How did you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all, but I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you?
What happened?
I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. I took in those they call tainted, any child who feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them.
What happened to the children?
They all died in the flames. Yeah, the townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me.
You should leave.
I don't blame you, but please promise me something before I go. If you ever come across a lone child in need, please take care of them. Goodbye.
I will, but you were in... This is contagious, supposedly, so...
Hello there! Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you?
No, I'm not with FEMA.
Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth.
I feel like they would follow that, as well as the misconception that an officer has to identify themselves if you ask them if they're a cop. Because they don't have to.
Which means I can share something big with you.
What are you talking about?
Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're abomination of science.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay.
I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told.
Is he snoring? I think he's snoring. Sleep! Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Okay, you... Okay. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51 reports of explosions at 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60, mass civilian casualties, officers down. This is 28-8, code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? 1 + 1 is 3. Oh, God. Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, word from our sponsors. Fantastic. Nope, not in there. You're still there.
Got something to share?
What are those papers?
You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it,
Alright, this has got to be one of the developers, because his character model is way better than anyone else's. Alright, no one in the storage room.
I'm listening to me speak.
Looks like the conversation. Yeah. Aw, man. I wanted more funny conversation from the guy. Oh, well. No more bitching about his ex-wife, I suppose. Alright. Slippy slip. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. There's a scientist guy. The path along the field is littered with the body of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in.
Why, hello there, dear boy.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh, yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and the time, my dear, is slipping through our fingers. So please, listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. But I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me last, well, let's just say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No.
Mushroom Festival?
Oh ho, my dear boy, we must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom shall rise, and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it, together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them, they'll tell you what to do.
Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles.
There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo!
Okay! You're an interesting fellow.
Kitty! Hi! You derpy bastard, I love you!
Alright, Book Smiles. And today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. Alright. Basement. We interrupt the program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Okay. You first. Oh. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please. Okay. No one in here. Some visitors go. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up and far off I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, the part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared, like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when this visitor mess started. Okay.
Got something to share?
Still digging through those papers?
Precisely. I've got plenty where those came from too if you're interested. Here, take this one for instance. It claims that FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them from head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? Fascinating. Particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. What the... Or perhaps it was something else?
You're a crazy man, you know that. But you're a delight. You're a delight too. Nah. Man, you can't have any other conversations. Oh!
Mushroom!
I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, my friend. We're gonna eat it because the Book of Smiles said to do it, and we're doing that crazy ending right now. Oh wait, no, I need a beer. Nothing better than a beer with your mushroom. That beer sure made me sleepy. I better go to bed. And tomorrow it's going to be looking for an apple. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering amongst themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands an armed man with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make him out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Yeah. I'm observing my world. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Hello? Hey. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. And that abnormal heat wave hit and I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter just vanished. So where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Okay, come in. Thanks. There aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who will make it through this nightmare, because you and I, we're immortal. What? Hey, hello, I guess. If that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for some? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world. Different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Ugh, whatever. That's life. Sometimes you just gotta run into total jerks, though. Ugh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Alright, well, I did promise the lady I would help out children in need. No, wait, whoa, you even got carpet? Sweet, but the... whatever. Okay, so that's 2 more people. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out the forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, they... the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if they can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Alright. No one die, no one die, no one die. Need to eat the apple tomorrow. No one die, no one die, no one die. No one dead, no one dead, no one dead. Aw, oh, damn it. Someone died. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with an endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled in deep, sticky sustenance. Cerumenunundans, cerumenunundans, cerumenunundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Yep, apple. Oh, wait. Commercial. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports described a lone shooter, while others mentioned an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Ew. Alright. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That, it wasn't human. Okay. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for Sticks, we used to whack the grass. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. Alright, I want to test you. Photo. You're the visitor! You ever hear of vampires? They don't show up in photos, only move. They're mortal. Okay. Alright. 2 corpses. But they didn't get the scientist.
Got something to share?
So what have you uncovered this time?
Visitors, skinwalkers. They sound like something straight out of some sci-fi novel, right? But that's just it. Listen to this. One report talks about a pale man seen wandering the streets. Aha! Although I must note, the author made a rather obvious mistake. They claim there are 2 pale, creepy-looking figures out there. One seen through windows and one standing at doors. Poppycock, isn't it obvious that they're the same entity? I dare guess the window distorted the author's view. A perceptual error. Still, fascinating stuff, no?
I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped. Loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out. Wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, I've been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back. I'm my own damn boss. Okay. I know testing portends doom. Yeah. Man, I wanted more conversation with a guy. Alright, so I had gained 2 people, now I'm down 2 people. Which sucks, but... Or no, I gained 3 people because I gained coffee here. And then I had this guy and the teenager, but this guy ate this guy. So... You know what? I might as well take the teenager's photo just real quick. If you're planning on sending this photo somewhere to help my parents track me down, you can fuck right off. Nope, you're fine. Well, show me. Okay, yep, you're fine. Oh yeah, I need a beer. And it's only for games like this I would ever say that. I absolutely detest beer. It's fucking gross, man. Alright, tomorrow, the clock. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement still seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Hang on! Hold your horses. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there'll be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. And that only leads to more violence. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will be all over before you know it. So what now? We need people, 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. It's all for the best. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. I'll bring these 2 back before you know it. Not the scientist! And we'll handle the visitors. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken quite a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong.
Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that?
We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come, and she wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It's the only way to find salvation. There is no going back.
So what is it you want?
You must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks.
Not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect.
Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help.
Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them.
I do remember that that's not really a choice we have.
Keeping your distance, huh?
Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor.
Who are you?
Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me.
Let me guess, that's a broom in your hands?
That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one.
So why are you here?
Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol.
Just one, half-naked, so it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again.
Cool. That's fun.
Oh.
Can I come in and rest a minute?
Where did you come from? I know you're not a visitor. Oh, this one is so sad. She's with her husband. Her husband's dead, and she just can't bear to
leave him. I don't remember. It honestly doesn't matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might pass out under your window there.
Is your friend sick?
He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Come on in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember she is not a visitor. And she's a very sad case. Alright, tomorrow, the clock. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. They're all dead! As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today, bleeding gums. Okay, so if you go to the dentist, you're fucked. If you don't floss, you're fucked. What the hell? If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and wait for their instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult that we have in our house. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice. That is a crime. That is a crime. Worship of unknown deity. I don't think that is a crime. And possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Yep. Clock!
Set it to 12, just like the Book of Smiles says. Oh, yeah. Wait, where's the derby bastard? Ahem. This is an evicted something. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's. Am I the hermit? Are you calling me a hermit? We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. I mean, I got plenty of food. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. If you'd stop fucking insulting me, that is. Okay. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. Aw. You creepy bastards. No one's in here. There's the derby bastard. No one's in here. Okay. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive. That's all. That's all I really need. Would you like some food? I'm not hungry. I just want to sit. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him. And you can't bring him back to me. I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? Alright, you derby bastard. Come here. Pet the kitty. That bear sure made me sleepy.
Alright. Time for the Mushroom Festival.
An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Alright.
There you are again, my boy. I'm glad to see you did everything the Book of Smiles asked of you. I sure hope it was enough to stop the festival.
How can you tell?
Why, the mycelium told me. It knows so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushrooms have been growing too fast.
And how exactly do our actions stop the festival?
We performed an old ritual, my dear boy. We can't speak to the mushrooms directly, no. They are not part of the mycelium, but the Book of Smiles showed us a way to calm their roots and restless growth. And well, that's just what we did. I'll be back when the time is right. We'll make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from ever beginning. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, my dear boy.
Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. You mean the Pale Man? You really think a Pale Man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? No. Oh no, there's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Come on in. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Damn, will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close?
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Well, why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
Can you come back later?
Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone?
I'm not alone.
Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
You're fun! You're there, yes. The feeling is worse now. Strange. It's because of all this destruction. Do you need some help? I've already got all the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you or her. This happened once before at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you. I'm simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear, and now it's like fog. You have a basement, yes. Something's there beneath the soil, though I can't quite see what. Why do I need it? Goodness, I can't think clearly. Though in the soil I see one more thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest. Nope! The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Nope! Can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. A moment passes. Nope! Nope. Oh shit, someone actually lives here? My bad, I thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, you know, people. Why are you alone? Who'd want to tag along with me, eh? People lump me in with the dregs of society. Like I'm any worse than the rest of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of. I ain't even close to being the worst of them, so nah. Never fit in with the wrong group, and so now I'm slumming it out here alone. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments, grab what I can, sell stuff, keep the rest. At a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good. Almost. But yeah. I was just about to hit your place. I thought it was empty. No offense meant. Since you live in here, think I could stay for a while, huh? I got stories. I seen plenty of stuff out there. Alright, come on in. Ooh, time to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. Alright.
Just gotta make it a couple more days, and then we got the Mushroom Festival. And no one's dead! We only had one night of death. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, even though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, a pack of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. That is a fantastically derpy face. But not one I want to cuddle like the cat. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation at the Equatorial Belt.
To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Damn. Run while you still can. Excuse me. So goddamn hot. Where's your uniform? Bosses took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire takes everything in the end. But the bosses, they're more concerned about a fucking uniform. They forge decrees in a line like horseshoes. Not a single one made for the people. Nope, leave you fuckers alone. So dark. So tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me, it's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. I could use some rest. How did he die? I can't. It's just too much. I've run out of tears. I have no tears left to cry. But that's wrong. All wrong. I can't just stop crying. He needs to be buried. No. No. I'm not ready. They only just gave him back to me, and you expect us to part ways again already? I can't. I won't send him down into the cold-hearted earth.
Okie dokie. Little derpy bastard, you get pet.
Alright, I feel like... Because there's one day where the cat actually enjoys being pet, and the rest not so much. So, I feel like that's significant somehow. A vat haul, yeah, that's all I need. How's the scavenging going? Hey man, I thought this place was dead, so I tried to sneak in. Didn't know people lived here. I don't steal from the living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a dead guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone, stuff's just lying there, and me, I'm still breathing. Might save my life or someone I care about. Tell me you wouldn't take something off a corpse to save someone you love. Maybe it's about time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine. Just saying.
Okay.
I dirtied my hands. Can I go wash my hands? Oh. Oh wait. I know how to wash my hands. Cause if Psycho Dude comes back. Yeah, there we go. I can at least show him my nice clean hands. Dirty nails. It's because of that digging I've been doing. Clean up. There we go. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon, but until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. He's planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? I don't think he cares.
Seems like the festival's coming after all. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the ritual, well, it just didn't work.
Why didn't it work?
Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium. And too much malice builds up in its threads. Well, gosh darn, clogs everything up, it does. The mushrooms are like a liver, trying to purge the body of poison. But lately, there's been so much malice, the mushroom has grown beyond all bounds. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroomland.
Mushroomland?
Oh, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to. And truth be told, it would be better that way, but alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival, no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroomland?
Fuck it, let's go to Mushroomland.
Oh, that's the spirit, my boy. Gather your things and...
Hold on one gosh darn second. Let me see your watch.
Midnight? Oh, goodness me. We're late. Come along now, lickety-split. Before the gate to Mushroomland closes.
Alright, I'm curious. We gotta see Mushroomland.
Ah!
Mushrooms are something else, you know.
Oh ho!
Oh my God.
They can grow very fast when things go bad. They can grow up, as fast as a beanstalk right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them once the clock strikes midnight,
What the fuck?
And the bigger the mushrooms,
Oh my God.
the more clumps of malice gather in the mycelium. Why, the cap should cover the whole earth. Until there's nothing left. For now, dear boy, the mycelium must find a way to unleash all that rage.
Why is there knocking?
Fiddlesticks! Our ritual was supposed to calm it down. The apple seeds were meant to remind it of the bond between humans and mushrooms.
Fucking how?
But it seems the mycelium's gone cuckoo now, blinded by the fury trapped within its threads.
Where are we going? I can't answer the door.
Mushroomland is out there somewhere. Quickly, my dear boy, we have to stop the mycelium before the mushroom grows too large. Follow me, lickety-split. Underground we go.
Bro, that's a big ass mushroom. Well, that's not how mushrooms grow. What just happened? What just happened?
Fiddlesticks! Looks like we were too late, my dear boy. Well, alrighty then.
What?
Say, you still got some of that kombucha?
What? What happened? Alright. That was good. That was good. Very, very enjoyable. I think that's what happens when you take too many hallucinogenics at the end of the world. Am I right? Alright, that was fun. That was entertaining. Very entertaining. So, we will, we'll be doing more episodes. There are 10 endings, so I got 8 more to go. And yeah. Thanks for joining me on that wacky little adventure today. And remember, you are loved, you are important, and you and your feelings are valid. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!